lovely kings, queens, and in-betweens, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Elaine, and today I'm going to be unboxing this Violet Evergarden Crunchyroll exclusive 7th scale figure. It is of Violet, of course, the titular character, but in that scene where she skips across the water, that one episode, and you can see that on the side of the box, and the back of the box, and the side again, it actually has some little detail, like this gold filigree is actually textured and you can feel it on the box, and it's pretty cool. And you can see she is very carefully protected in the front. And without any further ado, I'm just going to get this open, put her together, and provide my final thoughts. I just have to make a short YouTuber interjection. This was the hardest figure to get out of the box ever. It was packaged like when you went to KB Toys as a kid and they put those like little twisty wires inside to keep the toy in place, but they like looped it through different sections of the plastic, so it wasn't just an easy twist. You had to like open the side and then open the other side and get the tape off, and I took like 30 minutes to do that. But I'm excited that she's finally out. These are all the parts. I'm assuming this is some sort of support beam. I haven't read the directions. This is the base, which I think looks pretty nice. It's kind of like pool water colored, a little bit reflective. You can see through it. It does have some sort of like white kind of colored lighter grain, so it does look like water textured in addition to the ripple that they've actually laid on top. You see her little splash here, but also some leaves floating on the top and some caught in the bottom, and that looks pretty cool. I think they did a good job of capturing the water in that scene. It is very hefty and heavy. It's not like particularly large in the grand scheme of things for bases, but it weighs something. The umbrella looks very spindly. I'm actually kind of surprised that the base of the umbrella is this small. It is also heavy. It spins nicely, which is something I feel like actually happened in the anime. It looks good. It's got the ribbons and everything, but I'm kind of hoping it doesn't snap when I put it into place. It seems a little delicate, so I'm not so sure how I feel about that yet. And then here is Violet herself. She is also surprisingly heavy. She looks great. I think the pose is really good. She has that kind of blank expression you usually see her have for a good chunk of the anime. And you've got her boots. They look pretty good. Her pose is pretty great. The way they captured the dress is really nice. You could see like some of the texture and the folds as it's moving behind her, which looks really good. And I think it caught the color of everything that she has pretty nicely. Obviously, the umbrella isn't attached and she's not in place yet, but I think overall she's looking pretty good so far. Now for reals, I'm going to put her together and provide my final thoughts. I did it. I have finally put her together, and it was a challenge. She is a little hard to get into place. The support beam doesn't have anything to latch into, so it's just kind of loose, hanging there, and hard to fit into place that actually provides the intended support. The umbrella handle is very flimsy. Like if you move it at all, that happens, and that makes me a little uneasy. This is a roughly $200 American figure, assuming you have a Crunchyroll subscription, and it feels very flimsy, and I do not like that. Aesthetically, it looks great. I think the water looks really nice. It's a little bit of a different base in that it's not just one of those like plastic overturned jar lid kind of things. I like that it has the leaves. I like that it's caught that kind of watercolor. Does look a little bit like pool water, but it's a nice color. I think they captured her clothes really nice. I think they flow really nicely. For the most part, I don't really see any blemishes. Every here and there's like a black speck or a lighter speck, but I feel like that kind of shows the sort of wear Violet would have on her clothes, considering how much traveling she's doing in different types of areas, where sometimes it's a little bit more roughing it than not. I think that in general it looks good. It captures the motion the way it's supposed to, but the umbrella is a little too delicate. I feel like it could be really easy to snap if you move it too much, or you move it in the wrong direction, or put too much pressure when you're putting it into place. That makes me uncomfortable. I really do like what they did with her hair. They've got the twin buns, they've got the braid. I think they could have added more definition to the hair so that it would be easier to tell the strands apart, because I feel like they did that better in some areas than others. And you could see the division at the top of the head like you can with a lot of figures where the hairline stops and ends. And even with the dress, there are some folds here where it looks like that's like an added on molded piece. But overall, I would say I'm very happy with the figure. I wish a little more thought had been put into how the support beam would actually provide support if you're going to have a support beam for something that does seem a little delicate. We've seen a lot of, as I'm just moving the figure or just like tapping, like this is trembling. A little pencil top point here. Just any manipulation makes it shake. And because it is such a small, spindly little piece, I could see it snapping with too much. If you live in an area where there are a lot of like earthquakes, tremors, if maybe you are stepping too heavily, like I have heavy feet myself, I could see that being an issue. But overall, I think they did a really good job of capturing her likeness, of really capturing this scene, which I feel like is such an iconic moment from the show. But I just wish it felt a little more secure. And there you have it, my review of the Crunchyroll exclusive Violet Evergarden 7th scale figure. What did you think of my review? Did I leave anything out? Have you purchased this figure and feel the same way? Were you looking to purchase this figure and now are a little hesitant? Let me know down below in the comments. I always like to know what you lovely kings, queens, and in-betweens think. And if you like what you saw here today, please smash that like button until it's blue, subscribe, ring that bell so you'll always know what's up, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.